listen to this. I mean, really, 50 years of Coast to Coast on a Bus, Pretty Kitty Kelly, Pepper Young's Family. These were all shows before I was born. Kitty Foyle, and then back into uniform for Sergeant Bilko, Hennessy, McHale's Navy. They're all gone, Bob. Every one of them has been canceled, and he's been a part of that. And now he's working at General Hospital. And being on World Turns, I'm glad that you are on it. But everybody at CBS is being fired. Once said, I saw your brother in the Poseidon Adventure. I don't know whether you realize that he sings Auld Lang Syne right before the ship turns over. Well, he also did a game show in Las Vegas a few years ago, and Paula said to me, Don, every time your brother's a host, there's a disaster. But where he does shine, and I heard his good children say this, is as a man, as a father, as a husband, as a brother, as a son. And I mean that. That's not a joke. Mom and Dad send their love. Your room is just as you left it. And anytime, they never change the sheets, but they left it for you because they know you're finished out here. And the other thing they wanted me to tell you was that you're adopted.
Oh, Don, that was wonderful. You haven't changed at all. He looks terrible, that's right. Yeah. Looks much older than you do, Bob. Old fella. Could hardly get those words out. We spent all this time with this man, both working and loving. The family loves him. That's pretty obvious. People who work with him love him. That's also very obvious. I don't know what to say after I say I love you. And I really do, because it's a pleasure to have you as a friend. It's a pleasure to have you as a peer. And I'm very happy that you're alive, that you're functioning, that you're still toothless. He takes them out, puts them in a glass every night. Joan falls asleep. But all kidding aside, I've never been a master of ceremonies for a man of this stature, who's done it all and knows it all, and still takes great joy every day that he comes into the studio and wants to give as much as he possibly can in every scene he's in. And that's no lie. He's always there, he's always helpful, and he's always Bob. A very talented, sensitive, caring, loving human being. And now I want him to get up and say something to us. Thank you.
You're paid enough already.
Needless to say, I celebrate myself and my family. I also want to say this, my children, my boys, my daughters won't talk about me because they hate me. Where are you, girls? Stand up, girls, and think about it. Tricia, on my right, and next to her, that is John, and Greg, my two girls. I also have two lovely daughters-in-law that I can introduce Maureen Hastings, Bobby's wife, and Catherine Hastings. Where are you, Catherine? She's on one of the McHale Navy with us, and you all know it. I don't have to say it. She's a beautiful lady. She's charming, wonderful, and just a pleasure. And I can't thank you enough for being here. No, David Lewis. Yeah. Now, probably and undoubtedly, to my children and to myself, the most important person in my life. And when my children were giving credit to me, and I will say this, my wife, Joan, who is my dear friend, besides being my wife, is more responsible for the way my children were brought up than I am. This is probably one of the greatest women I know and that you'll ever meet. But Joan, think about it. But 38 years with me is not easy. You're afraid of me, that's all. General Hospital, where I have been for the last 6 years. No, I'm going to ask you, how long has General Hospital been number one? Honestly, how many years have we stayed steadily number one?
Oh, I think 8 or 9.
No, darling. It's 6. Me, I say more. I don't know who this is.
You know, you had a dressing room. I've just...
I was dressing in the men's room and so many problems with me. Denise Alexander.
I warned you, don't you do it.
Denise, I must say this. I met Denise when we were doing a radio show called Coast to Coast on a Bus. And I will never forget Denise because I was a little boy and she used to pick me up. The other way around, but knowing that you have other things to do, like play tiddly wings. We're all busy when we leave General Hospital. Jackie Seaman, who I have tried to get into my dressing room for 6 years.
Too small.
What's too small, Joe? How dare you? Of all these people. Is that a shocker? Sam Behrens, who swings from trees. And it's funny, Sam, it's funny on the show now, you're starting when you talk to do this. I mean, don't do it. No. And a gentleman who is a newcomer to our show, and I must say, I'm absolutely flattered that he's here, but he said he had no place to go. Ian Buchanan. And I thank Ian for being here, but listen, like I helped Tristan get rid of his accent, I'm working on it. I've saved a lot of people on this show, Finola, Emma Sands, working with me, and you know what I do, and this is not known by many people, but Finola knows it. I make mistakes in the scene just to save them, so they can do it again. Get it right. And that's the only thing you can do. I'm going to say goodnight now. I want to thank my brother for coming here, but I knew he had no place to go for the weekend. We are a unique group of people, the Hastings, I think. And I hope we stay that way. Just remember, family comes first. I think the most important thing in my life. I may never have been a star because of that, but my success is sitting at that table and at this table, because that's more important to me. And the business certainly has been good to me, and you have been too good to me. I just don't know how to thank you. Henrietta, you're now in the will. My brother's out. To everyone in this room, especially Henrietta, John, I know you've helped a great deal, Jackie, everybody up here on the dais, I thank you all for making this certainly a memorable evening for me, which I certainly tried to get out of. And I'm glad that I didn't. And God bless you all, and thank you once again for being here. Thank you.